29, I keep up in this office. I'm in love with Houston, Dallas, Austin. Tell your guys to hold up on a team chain. Seem like they may need money for coffins. Cuban girl, a family grind coffee. Text me on the signal, don't call me. Major distribution labels call me. Bad Bunny numbers, it's a robbery. 500 million just for Aubrey. Yeah, major distribution, how I pop it. Mention me to be the hottest topic. Same place you sing your shopping. Okay, go stupid, go stupid, go stupid, go stupid, go stupid, go stupid. Okay.
We looking for dogs only tonight.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. Switching up, Brody came home, went to pick him up.
Southside, holding it down for my that died. I got it on my side. I get your whole mouth. Yeah, tries to.
See how tight that is when you put that stress on there? Can't nobody break that. Go!
A leader, so act the part. Stop looking around, wait for the next man to make the play. You make the play. You make it, you make it, you make it, you make it, you make the play.
Kid got paper, like 40, don't save him. Been pulling the caper, the way he dropped would have thought I had a taser. Call me street, like a razor. Shouting low ATL, I'm the mayor. Street, put my gear, be Taylor. Every day and then shouting Mike Rock Gator.
second year of Ironhorse football and our second banquet. Let's give these athletes a round of applause. Alright, my goal this year is not to talk too much because this is about y'all. I had a heck of a season we started back in February. You guys put a lot of work in, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of commitment, and you parents put a lot of work in, a lot of sacrifice and commitment as well. And the end result was a pretty successful season for two teams. Real good season for two teams. We picked up some support from a few sponsors. They kind of like what you guys got going both on and off the football field. And today we were able to bring our sponsor in to kind of share with you as we move forward, what Ironhorse football will be and what our culture is going to be like to move forward. So today, I was able to bring in from CUTX.
We're honored to sponsor the ceremony, and we applaud all of our student athletes today. We started in 1931 by 13 teachers. What I love about this organization is their mission and purpose is about building athletes on and off the field for a lifetime of success. And at CUTX, we are committed to helping you all build a lifetime of financial success as well. If you want to bring the food truck out again, I'm the person to talk to, I'm sure. So thank you all so much, and have a wonderful evening.
Man, this is amazing to see everybody here. And like Brandon said, we're so grateful to CUTX for helping present such an amazing night. Thank you to all the parents, thank you to all the kids. There's 4-star guys, there's 5-star guys all over this country that will sign scholarships this year, this coming month, and again in the spring. And a year or two from now, nobody will hear from them. They'll be bouncing around different schools, and it won't have anything to do with how good they are. So we're trying to emphasize in our program a mentality that says, yes, football is important, yes, sport is important, but what we do outside of that is every single bit as important. That's a well-documented buffet buster right here. I know we eat, okay? We're Christian buffet. We're going to bless this food. The lessons these kids are learning, thank you for the lessons they're teaching us as well as adults and parents and coaches. And God, thank you for an opportunity to get together and celebrate a lot of great things. And I thank you for the food we're about to eat. Thank you for the hands prepared it. And thank you for an opportunity to break bread together, to fellowship, and to enjoy one another one last night here for Ironhorse football. In your son Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
And since I've known this guy, he's a quarterback, so quarterbacks have just like a different level of preparedness and the way they handle themselves. And I've always admired that about this guy, Coach Corey Evans, right? This guy, man, he does an amazing job for Ironhorse. He is the epitome of what Ironhorse is. And I don't want to talk too much. I'm going to let Coach Corey get up here, say a few words, and we're going to listen down.
We got off to a really good start, and, blew the team out. And I told the kids, like, hey, not everything's going to be like this. Even during halftime, I'm like, settle down. We got a monster waiting for us next Saturday. And so, we came back after Black Nights next week, and we got humbled a little bit. We got refocused. And then I think we were on a stretch of like 5-6 games where defense didn't get the first down. We're scoring over 30 points a game. And just, watching the video again, what gets me excited, especially from the offensive standpoint, was, almost every kid on offense from the skill standpoint is getting in the end zone, whether it be 2-point conversion, touchdown, rushing touchdown, receiving touchdown. I think everybody who touched the ball got in the end zone this year.
Lock in, bro. We're here for 2 hours. We're trying to win championships now. That's all we're here for. Nothing else. I promise you, nothing else.
I just spent $500,000 on one watch. Flawless daughter carrots, that's on one watch. Need a store and go to 7-Eleven. My God, me and my bros can Chatterella side by side. I just chopped the chicken, put it in a belter. Caterpillar, Lamborghini, but the Rari better. I know just who did it, but I can't say nothing. Bought the Hermes cup.
Wow, this is work.
The rocks in his earth. You know the police can't stop him in his jag. Pocket bone crusher, I won't never take it back to heaven. Nothing, so I ain't gonna say it. Hey, catch up, you can get with him. Don't say nothing.
And the intensity level on our entire squad line, talking to other guys showed up. And I was like, oh, okay, this guy got some juice. I like it. You know? I'm still dipping my toes. I'm from Oklahoma. I don't know how we get down here, but I learned quickly. So, without further ado, let's bring it up Coach Todd Williams.
In second grade, we started building on, and that's when the relationships really started blossoming and growing. And just seeing you guys, you know, some of you being around. Wow. Yep. It's like 5 years old, especially AJ. So like saying a 9 or 12, it's hard saying goodbye. Because you can't take shortcuts in life, and you never gonna know what your fullest potential is if you live like at 80%. You gotta live at 100. And so you guys, as you move on to middle school, remember those things, right? You gotta compete for everything that you want to do in life, and you gotta be ready to step up when your numbers call.
Come on back in, lock up. Everybody take a step back. Take another step back, right there. See how tight that is? When you put that stress on there, can't nobody break that.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger. This a G5, no, this not a Challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge. Get coat seats, they some cannibals. Eaters. They like to geek. Drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. She took a look, mixed it with the chill out. Now she said 3D. Wow. I go in the jungle and they got a coat. I bet I come out with a mean. I bet I do this for the fam, cause this bigger than me. Big. Color stones in my infinity lane. And in the factory masterpiece. I call him twin, could that be my brother? We got the same roller, he matching me. Nah, for real.
Water on me like the sun. Some carrots, some pointers. All these commas, I won't fumble. Nico gunners out the jungle. Buy it off. Cake on me, no funnel. Cash. Drop top feeling like stunner. Drop top. KD play no runner. We gone. Chrome my wallet. Smoke my pilot. Take the revive to the tropics. Trappy. I was outside just serving narcotics. Pay me that stick. Made one wrong move, just poppy. Living on broke with the flooded out in the hotel lobby. It's crowded. Diamonds be dancing like Bobby. They dance. Don't touch it, dick. Give me cock. Don't touch it. We get it. Gon' trim on the top. The wall pull up on my private and none of these niggas gon' stop. Pull up. Gone.
Just exist in a space with other elite athletes for a week. Then they'll play a game on Saturday and they'll all go home. And he said, it's amazing that when you just observe people's behavior over a week, before they even get to the field on Saturday, he said, we can already tell who's going to make it and who's not. We can already tell who's going to get there and be ready to go as a freshman and who's going to get there and struggle to stay on campus and stay in school. We can tell who thinks too highly of themselves, who's going to get in their own way. And all of that, he said, had nothing to do with their ability. It was all about things like this. How do they respond to coaching? How do they treat the support staff? How do they act when they go to the line at lunch? Are they respectful to people? How do they handle the interviews? How do they handle their teammates? How do they handle hard coaching when they mess up a rep and they've been the man their whole life? And now all of a sudden somebody's getting after them. How do they respond to that? He said just those little things that have nothing to do with talent. It's their body language, it's their character at the end of the day. Because we want to honor the on-the-field performance. We also want to honor 5 particular traits that we feel like are very important within the culture of a team and also within the culture of growing up as a young man in school. And those 5 things are character, integrity, encouragement, effort, and leadership. But we think it's important for, at young ages, for our players to be able to observe their teammates as well. And to know that somebody's looking up to you. 6th grade. You got some of these 4th graders that come to me specifically, and there's a couple of you guys. Miles and Preston, I have 4th graders come up to me and tell me that by practicing with you guys, it made them better leaders. And with that said, I'm going to turn it over to our head coaches. They're going to come up and give our individual awards for 4th and 6th graders.
So many kids make so many big plays. But this guy, things too.
One thing I challenged him with this year was, I said, hey, in the big games last year sometime, you ghosted us. You know, you didn't step up. So I personally challenged him, and he took that to heart. And every practice, he comes in, he checks with me, especially on the defensive days. He gets the extra work in. He just does all the little things correct and made it very hard. And I want to say this to all the rest of the team. There was a lot of guys that really came close to getting this award. When we looked at the whole body of the work is what it's really about. From preseason all the way down to the off-season, back over to the season that he had right now. This guy's been putting the work in as well. So without further ado, it goes out to Miles Lewis last year.
That's asking a lot of a fourth grader, first year tackle player. So the effort award goes to Jonathan Green.
I was a chaperone at Sky Ranch last year. This kid was so bad. So indisciplined. This hurt my nerves. And I said, hey, you don't come play football for me. You got that type of energy to be jumping out and bumping heads and slapping people in the middle of the night. I say all that jokingly because this guy had a messed up knee. And messed his knee up early in the season. But when you put the tape on, and the guys running sideline to sideline, making plays, trying to knock people's heads off, just the epitome of what you want as a linebacker, a tough physical player. Without a doubt, Little Ty is not here tonight. They came neck and neck for this award. And man, thank the coaches. The coaches, we voted for you, man. So Mason Huckabee is an effort.
Offensive player of the year. Kid, tenacious on the field, very humble. Probably led not only our team in touchdowns, but the entire league. So, our
I even felt like a bad parent for just pushing him so hard, but I know he said he wanted to do it, and we really saw the difference in his abilities this year. Just in anything when you put your mind to it, and just the grind, and the coach was getting on me about the beating he took this year, but this was our guy when we needed somebody to go get a score, get a first down for us. So without ado, offensive player of the year is my son, Tyler Miller.
So I'm really glad that you feel enjoy the program. He just comes to practice every day, works hard every day, does exactly what we tell him to do, plays multiple positions, making big plays and big moments as well. So the character award this year goes to J.J. Hamilton.
Show up, he's going to give us everything he got. He's honest, if he makes a mistake, he's going to tell us what he did wrong in the game, which really helps us out. It helps us make adjustments. I have asked the guy to move positions in the spring, and even in the fall, he kicked and screamed because he moved positions. And then after I set him down, and I told him, I said, hey, look, I think this is where you're going to end up playing, as you continue to grow. And after he accepted that, he just started playing lights out. But everything we ask this guy to do, he does it for us, and he doesn't complain. The other guy that had a similar character, man, is not with us this year, but this guy has been around with us from the beginning, and just very proud of the character that he possesses, and it's infectious with his teammates. It's A.J. Dunbar.
There's never a moment where if you're around this guy is infectious. You just, whether you have to be there or bad day, he's always there to kind of lift you up. And so this year's fourth grade encouragement award goes to Beck Walker.
Intelligent, basically answer any way that we need to have the play drawn up. He knows the answer to it. Always encouraging his teammates, no matter what. If we ride or whatever, and I stay on him because I'm like, hey, you have to lead more. But you know, he took that to heart and he figured out other different ways to lead. And I think that this person has a great attitude. He's going to be an outstanding young man as he started to grow up. Preston Ridge. Especially on condition. And I always tell you guys, if I have to yell your name and you pick it up, another nonsense or low, you're not running as hard as you can possibly run. But every single time, whether it's conditioning, whether it's running a drill, whether it's just talking to the teammates, being focused, being locked in, when you think about high character guys, the guys that has a ceiling that he hasn't even reached yet, that has a strong potential, I think this guy's going to also be a great citizen, an outstanding football player, and he's actually a soccer player by night.
Great team. By midway through the season, they were running the exact plays as a sixth grade team. And you put it in further perspective, the same plays that both these teams are running for fourth and sixth grade, we took an eighth grade 13 team just yesterday, run the same exact plays that these guys are running, and won in a select game. This year's leadership award goes to Austin.
Day one, just came in with just a leadership spirit. A lot of times when we talk about leadership, we really don't have a clear defined way to say it. We really don't. We think like being a novice might make you a leader, or always talking makes you a leader. It's things you do when you're not talking and how you lead. And this guy did both. He stepped into a brand new team, which was a seasoned team, a winning team, and had to come and play a very tough position and replace a guy that had just won, like I said, the overall MVP last year. And he stepped right in, and he had some mistakes that he made throughout the season, but he kept his poise and kept a great attitude about it. And I'm tough to play for. There's no secret about that, right? And this guy came in, and as you know, during the course of the season, started spending more time over at our house, riding to practice with us. You can just tell some guys have the it factor when it comes to leadership. So either this guy's going to be a hell of a quarterback, or he's going to be the CEO of a company somewhere. We're going to get this one up to camp.
You see the flag flying, the decals in the truck, so you know it's time to go. So you hear Ironhorse, you see Ironhorse, you know exactly what he embodies what that brand is. So Ironhorse Award, fourth grade, goes to Bolton Cat.
I thought the voting would probably be a little bit closer than what it was, but again, this is you guys' vote. But so I'm really happy that you guys made this decision and didn't put this on us, because this would have been tough for us to give an award out. Like we talked about the things that represent Ironhorse on and off the field. It's another award that guys, I swear, I give out several of these. A couple of you guys will get this award, but you know, it wasn't even close. I was like, wow. I started calling the coach, like, hey, you think this right? And I said, yeah, that's right. And so, without further ado, this guy, like I said, worked his tail off just really stepped up, became a leader on the field, off the field, just got the kids rallying around him. Been growing on us since we met him. But without further ado, it goes to Miles Lewis.
I'm a firm believer in the competitive edge that no one talks about. From now to put the pads back on in July, what are we doing? Are we getting better at our craft, right? At the age of 19 years old, in North Texas, or Texas, or in Dallas as it is, it's very competitive. And all you places like baseball, soccer, or track, all this is competitive. I'm a firm believer in taking care of your body. So throughout this whole process, we were trying to, build this machine and engine as big as we can, and that's meeting more like-minded people along the way. So we were able to cross paths with Matt Kemp, former MLB baseball player. He has a facility not too far from the field house in Frisco. We'll just have a conversation with his staff just about the importance of building a foundation at an early age and throughout your progression of your whole entire career. We thought it would be a great partnership to give us another resource outside of what we already trained from, a lifting or running, wherever we got going on. We're going to add in another component this year for our off-season conditioning and strength conditioning program. So I brought in Durante Powers, which is the GM for K27 Performance.
Just wanted to thank Brandon and David, first of all, for inviting me out tonight to speak with you guys, and also just giving us the opportunity at K27 to be future training partners with you guys. Second off, congrats on the successful season. I was impressed with the performance. I'm actually brand new to Texas. I moved here from Indiana here at the beginning of October. I took this position over at K27 as the general manager. I have some background in sports performance companies and as well as 7-on-7 club sport with a pretty successful program up in the Midwest. So I come down here with some talents to add value to K27 and help them get in the direction that they're trying to go. Compete and compare. So again, just compete at the highest level. Obviously, Brandon and the organization wants to emphasize winning championships, and so we got to continue to elevate there. And then also encourage and empower your teammates to be better in your organization. Appreciate you guys having me out tonight. It was a pleasure to see this event take place, and good luck on your next season.
I've got something special for our first lady of Ironhorse football. That's all I'm going to call her first lady. We've got a lot of good team moms out here. We've got a lot of supportive moms. But, I watched the games with the 6th grade kids, and I coached the games with the 4th grade sidelines, and there's one that just kind of rises above. And before I call her up, I just got to grab one second.
The dream team, working together, constant phone calls, and putting the boys first. Thank you. Tonight, we're retiring the dream team, and we'd like to honor you with these gifts of gratitude for your time and commitment to this Ironhorse 11U team. So, coaches, if you'll come up. Coach Starr, Coach Corey, Coach Henry, Coach Ryan, and here, Coach Chris, and Coach Derek. I think these men have put in over 7 years with their sons and other kids' coaches. Let's give it up for them. Thank you. Todd's dad, Tegan's dad, Miles' dad, Ty's dad, Gabby's dad, and Mason's dad. We're retiring you as coaches and dads So, we appreciate you. So y'all are champion coaches. Getting for champion coaches like this. Championship teams and rings and things. We got y'all Cadillacs, baby.